Hey guys, it's Dan's Review, and I'm back, and I'm here with Gregory Smith. And what did you play?
P.U.N.K Therion Horus.
And what place did you place in the regionals?
7th place again.
Alright, lovely. How was the experience?
It was a decent tournament. Shout out to Mark for a real epic tournament. Had hard matchups whole day, but we good. 7th place.
Anybody to shout out before we get into this video?
Shout out to the team Doom Kings who always providing all the cards for me to buy. Shout out to again Mark for hosting an excellent regional. Shout out to all my opponents because they really didn't make it easy for me this time.
Of course. It's a battle for the first place, you know.
Of course, but what we gonna do?
Alright, let's get into your deck profile, okay?
Alright, cool. So starting off with the main deck, we start off with the P.U.N.K engine. We play one copy of P.U.N.K Ogre Dance. Everybody should know what this card does. Search for a P.U.N.K monster. 3 copies of Foxy Tune. Special summon a P.U.N.K monster. I discarded another card. One House, one Day Note, one Sharakusai, one Wagon, one Madam Spider. These are the one-outs. These are the ones that you really want to see in your hand, but it's not the worst thing if you see them in your hand. Like, this is a definite brick though. 3 copies of the Heart and Soul of the deck, 3 copies of Ziamen. He's your combo starter. He is like I said, the Heart and Soul of the deck. 1 copy of the field card, Potter Greed, plus 1 extender, special a P.U.N.K from hand. And 3 in the honorary P.U.N.K, 3 copies of emergency teleport, just activate the teleport, go burr. Needless to say, I had to run this at 3 in the deck. And 1 copy of Dangerous Gabu. There's like the implement deck, helps you winning time by gaining life, all that good stuff.
The good go.
Next engine is the Therion engine. We play 1 Therion King Regulus, 1 Therion Lily Bora, searcher for the deck. New tech, 1 Therion Duke. This came in really clutch because he's a psychic, so you can target any of the P.U.N.Ks and there's a free level 8 body. Help me make Punisher to close out games, help me make a rank 8 to extend. Help me make a rank 8 to extend, and yeah, good stuff. 1 Bull helps you make Baron, helps you pop cards. It's a nice, follow-up. It's good for follow-up when you have it off a gyro system.
To put the cards more center to the mat.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
Sorry. 1 Endless Engine gyro system. Dumps a Therion to grave, so if you open this on Regulus, they have basically a full Therion combo. And 1 in the Therion field spell. Only 1. I was debating playing this on 2, but through playtesting, this was coming up. This was bricking me in my hand. Because if it is a draw, if I draw this, and search of a Lily for another one, it's like another dead card in my hand, which, I mean, isn't bad, but by the end of my combo, I don't have any Therions left in deck, so it's just be dead in my hand. For the Horus line, we play 3 Mseti, yeah, QCR, shout out to Buju. 1 and 1 in each of the other names. 1 Dumataf, 1 guy who I still can't pronounce to this day, and 1 Happy.
Yes. You're just placing cards in the center of the mat, right?
Sorry, bro. Right, 2 copies of the new Walls of the Imperial Tomb. This card overperformed for the weekend because this actually unbricked my hand. There was a time where a game where I opened this and Day Note, and like I had full P.U.N.K combo, but the Day Note was in my hand. So this will add Mseti and then put the Day Note back in the deck so you can keep the engine going.
Lovely.
And it's also treated as King Sack, so when it is I activate this and I add Mseti, toss Mseti, I could put the 2 monsters on the board before I actually bust the King Sack.
Lovely.
Real good card, wouldn't cut this for anything.
Of course, extra copies of Sack is good.
2 copies of King Sack. Before I was running this on 3, but now I run this 2x2 because this is also King Sack as well.
Of course.
So, always a good card. You have to run this once you run in Horus.
QCR.
QCR, yeah. Twinkle. Shout out Buju again.
Yeah.
For non-engine, I played 3 copies of Ash Blossom. I was playing this on 2, but I decided to bump it to 3 because I realized it has a very good Labyrinth matchup. And it's fairly decent against Fire King by ashing the original Sinful Spoils. You put them on having the P.U.N.K or another Snake Eye in hand to extend.
Okay.
2 copies of Droll, only 2. I didn't even side the 3rd one. I find 2 was more than enough because my deck draws a lot. And honestly, I personally find that in our meta, Droll isn't really that great for me to warrant me playing 3. But moving forward, I might play the 3rd one because it's it's decent, but it doesn't really do Fire Kings. It doesn't shut them down like it shut down other decks. 1 Core by the Grave, 2 Tactics. That's just to kind of help play around hand traps. That's basically it. And the 3 copies are Impermanence. Like again, I was playing this on 2, but this card is godly against a lot of decks. and it helped me out against Snake Eye Fire King because they activate wanted, summon Diabell, and I impermit, and like they just didn't have enough. They didn't have the P.U.N.K to continue.
Not enough gas.
Not enough gas.
Anything in the main you may change, or you are good with that?
Nah, good with that. The only thing I might add in, I might just add back in the third King sack, but other than that, I wouldn't change anything.
Okay.
For the extra deck, I played one SP. Everybody should be running this card. If you're not playing this card, it's either you can't afford it or there's something wrong with it.
No problem.
One Infection Buzz King. This card did so well by looking at the extra deck, giving me information as to what my opponent is playing, and it also helps you kind of disrupt their play if they try to play in your turn. But this card overperform, and it's a good card in time because you can bomb a monster and burn half the attack to their life.
Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One copy of Garunic Eternity. This card is a busted card. This card helps nuke boards move back row, and well, I just recently read that this card, if it bombs itself, it could pull back itself because it's a Fire King.
If it get destroyed, yeah.
If it get destroyed, yeah. Naughty card. Helps me break real plenty boards and swing for OTK. One Hope Harbinger, spell negate, redirect attacks, but this card didn't really come up, and this kind of card underperformed because the one time I made this, I get super poly with my Photon Lord, and that just didn't feel good.
That's the card that was mixed up in the list?
Yes, this was on one of my other deck profiles. This was in place of Typhon because I cut this for Typhon. So I wouldn't be playing this moving forward, and I would have put back in.
So it was just
Typhon.
a mistake on the list for Ready for Duel?
Yes, on Ready for Duel. This is a mistake. I was not playing Typhon, I was playing this.
Okay.
For regionals.
A little mistake in the information.
Yeah. One Coach King Giant Trainer, draw 3, burn for time. Excellent card, wouldn't cut this to the world. This card is just, when I was lacking for P.U.N.K combos, I have Horus combo, I would summon this, draw 3, and within them 3 I bong to see a P.U.N.K card to combo off. One Sargas part of the Therion combo gets it to regulars, gets it to bull. One Dengirsu comes in clutch right through. A lot of people try to bomb the King sack, so sometimes I'll end on this, and if they try to destroy the King sack, I could this is the detach and protect it. And yeah, amazing card. Wouldn't cut that card. One Photon Lord, one Lancelot. These negate that I typically put up in my end board. I might cut the Lancelot because this makes me play hard into droplets. Because this has to negate the first thing that activates, and then a person will just change droplets and negate my whole board, and I just don't want to go through that. And Photon Lord, mandatory, how to play this. Can't play the deck without this.
Speed up.
Right? One copy of Psychic and Punisher. Punisher just ended so many games in my in the tournament. I got Punisher at the time. I felt like Dogwood make himself gain up kind of 28,000 life points, and I was like, okay, cool, summon Punisher effect, because I was on 200 life, gain a million attack, and just bow through game and just ended the game. You know, don't play Punisher, don't play Dogwood against me. I'll just kill you through it. I don't really care. One Amazing Dragon. Good extender with the Horus cards. When some people stop Mashara, like they move Masharakusai before I get to fusion summon, I could summon another P.U.N.K, summon a Horus, make this pull like the Sharakusai and still get there. Excellent card. And then if it go in second, like in later turns, this also helps me to break boards because it's bonks cards up to normal level 3 psychics in my graveyard. One Baron helps part of my end board and also incredible mid game card. One Dragon Drive, one Diabolantis, search a P.U.N.K, pay 6, probably draw, and it's a good extender when it is a chain to a P.U.N.K effect to come back in the graveyard. This is the only dump Therion Lilybora as part of the
combo.
One card Italy combo to make a full Therion P.U.N.K board. And one Rising Cap as part of the P.U.N.K engine have to play this. This is probably the most important card in the extra deck. This helps you. This is what is part of your combo that gets you 2 bodies to go into this or to whatever plays you want. In the extra deck, like I said, I'll only cut the Hope Harbinger for Typhon, and that's basically it.
Okay.
For the side deck, I played 2 Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal is literally just so pearly. I have no outs that are Big Cat. That Big Cat is just problem, so it's just Kaiju and go with my business. 2 copies of the Crow. The Crow came up a lot. It helped me against Snake Eye Fire King. It helped me against Manadium. It helped me against Branded Chimera. Even though the Branded Chimera is only I really lost to, but You know, shout out to Joshua Walker, first place person.
Of course, congrats, Josh.
One Happy Sweater Duster, one Triple Tactics Trust, two Cosmic Cyclone, two Lightning Storm, back row hate, and two Evenly, and three Judgment. Right?
Lovely.
So, Happy Sweater Duster, excellent card. Trust in time, Happy Sweater Duster, just watch my opponent. I just watch the light leave their eyes. Two Cosmic Cyclone, this is for Fire King. Cosmic Cyclone, their field card, the whole board go bye-bye. Lightning Storm against any back row decks because our meta has a lot of back row. Evenly Match, always a good card. Good against Snake Eye Fire King. Good against any deck that is overcoming to the board and don't put on an Omni Negate. And 3 Solemn Judgment. That is literally just to cut my life in half. Yes, go straight. Shout out to Bourgeois again. Solemn Judgment overperformed. It auto kills Minidium if you're judging normal summon will lose. And paying half your life does just make Punisher big.
Okay, no problem. Where's your MVP for the day by chance?
But MVP for the day has to be in the side deck. MVP for the day has to be Lightning Storm. Because Lightning Storm and Harpies just won me a lot of games. I wouldn't cut these. These are cards that will always be in my side deck. You know, I'll probably invest in some QCR Lightning Storms, but
Lovely.
I know we're rocking these supers, but not for long.
Anything else you would like to say?
Yeah, like I said, shout out to my team Doom Kings. Shout out to Mark for having an excellent regional. And well, moving forward, I'll probably still be playing this deck because I like this deck. It's very explosive and it always has room for non-engine to play with the meta. So until they put Italy to one or they ban Xiamen for whatever reason, they would probably do that. I'll still be playing this deck until the tires fall off, or I'll probably try to play Goblin Rider a little sneak peek as someone might be playing in the future. I might be playing Goblin Rider Gold Pride Punk. That deck is insane, and yeah.
Alright guys, like, comment and subscribe, and we're out.